Everyone wants to start the exciting business. The app, the brand, the thing that turns heads at dinner parties, and most of those businesses quietly die within a few years. Meanwhile, there's a different kind of business owner, the one nobody envies, the one running something so unglamorous you'd never post about it. And that person is often quietly wealthier than everyone chasing the exciting idea. Because here's the pattern almost nobody notices. The more boring a business sounds, the less competition it has, the more people desperately need it, and the more reliably it prints money year after year. Today, 8 boring businesses that quietly make millionaires. Not hype, not trends, just unglamorous machines that keep working while everyone else is chasing the next shiny thing. Let's start. Number 1. Laundromats. Nothing about washing strangers' clothes sounds exciting, and that's exactly the point. A laundromat has no inventory that spoils, no product that goes out of style, and demand that never disappears. Because people will always need clean clothes. Once the machines are installed, the business runs with almost no staff. Customers do the work themselves. The owner mostly maintains machines and collects money. It's close to the dream nobody brags about, income that shows up whether you're there or not. Boring? Completely. That's why it works. Number 2. Vending machines. A single vending machine sounds like pocket change, but that's the trap in how people think about it. The wealth isn't in one machine, it's in the system. One machine earns a little. 10 machines earn a real income. 50 machines placed in the right locations quietly become a business. Most people would be shocked to learn exists. No storefront, no employees, no rent on a shop. Just small, repeatable income multiplied across dozens of locations. Nobody dreams of being the vending machine person, which is exactly why there's room for the ones who do it. Number 3. Self-storage. People accumulate stuff. They downsize, they move, they inherit things, they simply refuse to throw things away. And all of it has to go somewhere. A self-storage facility is almost pure boredom as a business. Metal boxes, a lock, a monthly payment. Once it's built, the costs are low, the tenants rarely leave, and the income arrives every month with very little effort. It's one of the most unexciting businesses imaginable, and one of the most consistent wealth builders precisely because of that. Number 4. Cleaning services. Not doing the cleaning yourself. Owning the company that sends cleaners out. Every office, every clinic, every building needs cleaning. Over and over, forever. It's repetitive, unglamorous, and absolutely essential. The demand never stops because dirt never stops. The person who owns a cleaning company isn't scrubbing floors. They're organizing teams and holding contracts that renew month after month. It's boring, it's steady, and it quietly scales far beyond what most people assume. Number 5. Waste and junk removal. Hauling away other people's garbage is about as unglamorous as work gets, and people will pay very well to never have to think about it. That's the hidden rule of boring businesses. The more unpleasant or tedious the task, the less competition there is and the more customers are willing to pay to make it disappear. Junk removal has low startup requirements, endless demand, and very few people rushing to compete because it doesn't sound impressive. Impressive doesn't pay. Solving an annoying problem does. Number 6. Bookkeeping and tax services. Almost every business owner hates dealing with their own numbers. They'll happily pay someone else to handle the part that stresses them out. Bookkeeping is repetitive, detail-heavy, and deeply unexciting. It's also recurring. Clients don't need it once, they need it every single month, every single year. That recurring nature is what quietly turns it into serious income. No inventory, no storefront. Just a skill people need constantly and would rather not do themselves. Number 7. Laundry and linen supply for businesses. Restaurants, gyms, salons, clinics. They all go through enormous amounts of towels, sheets, and uniforms. And almost none of them want to wash it themselves. So they pay a service to deliver clean linens and take away the dirty ones. On repeat. Forever. It's an invisible business most customers never even think about. But the contracts are long, the demand is constant, and the income is remarkably stable. Nobody grows up dreaming of the linen supply business. The people running it aren't dreaming, and they're depositing. Number 8. Parking and small commercial lots. A piece of paved ground where people leave their cars. That's it. That's the business. There's no product to manufacture, almost nothing to maintain, and demand that simply exists wherever people gather. Once it's set up, a parking operation can generate income with some of the lowest ongoing effort of any business on this list. It is almost aggressively boring, and it quietly makes money every single day, whether the owner shows up or not. So step back and notice what all 8 of these have in common. None of them are exciting. None of them would impress anyone at a party, and that is precisely their advantage. Because excitement attracts crowds. When a business sounds glamorous, everyone rushes in. Competition explodes and profits get crushed. Boring businesses repel the crowd. Fewer people compete for the same steady essential demand, which leaves more of it for the ones willing to do the unglamorous work. There's a second pattern, too. Almost every business on this list solves a problem people would rather not deal with themselves. Dirty laundry, storage, garbage, numbers, cleaning. Convenience and avoidance are 2 of the most reliable things human beings pay for, over and over, without ever getting tired of paying. And the third pattern, the quiet one. Most of these generate recurring income. Not a one-time sale, but a customer who pays again next month and the month after that. Recurring income is how boring businesses compound into real wealth, while flashier businesses burn out chasing the next sale. So here's the reframe worth keeping. The goal was never to find the most impressive business. It was to find the one people quietly need, that few people want to run, that pays again and again. Boring isn't the weakness. Boring is the moat. The exciting business is a competition. The boring business is a quiet monopoly nobody else showed up for. If this made you look at unglamorous a little differently, subscribe. Because next time, we're breaking down the money habits of people who got wealthy without ever earning a high income.